Hey guys, just a little update on this winter storm we had. Today's Friday, and we got hit pretty good. Lost yesterday during the day, but then it stopped and came back last night and put at least 3 more inches on the ground. And I've done my shoveling and snow blowing and plowing and stuff. Here's a look at our Shelter Logic carport. It is a garage in a box. We kept cleaning it off storm after storm, but never really picked up the snow on the sides of it, so gonna have to do that today. I cleaned around the back side of it. We got a ton of snow, and like Fix by Doc does, goes inside. I go inside and bop the snow off the top instead of pulling it down, because the thing's not engineered to hold anything. Earlier I'd put in a couple straps up in the top, kind of give it a diagonal hold. Doesn't really do much, but stops it from the wind from blowing it around. It's a nice tent, keeps everything clean, but you can see in the shadow the snow building right up the sides. My one complaint with this thing at all is that right here where these crossbars meet, after a while you can see that it's really thin in the canvas itself, and it ends up leaking there. I wish I had taken something, either some rubber or maybe a little piece of plastic or something, and slid it up behind here, kind of hold it out, and maybe it wouldn't have worn so quickly. This is about 1.5 years or so old. Well, like I say, all in all, it keeps you dry, keeps you warm enough if the door's shut, and we were able to work on our cars in here, and it's big enough to fit a whole car. I just store all my junk that I can't fit in the basement anymore. But here's our temperature today. It's 33.3, and the sun's kind of in and out. It's a cloudy day. But I'm going to shut the door and show you guys how it warms itself up, because it's a dark green tent. And there you can see it's kind of cloudy, patchy, and it's definitely windy today for sure. And might say 30 in that tent, but it's probably 20 outside. I did all my plowing that I need to, because we rent here. We gotta be able to get around from that side, around the house, and to the tent and the basement to be able to get my tools that I use for work, and park the tractor, and just be able to move around the house without having too much trouble. This little tractor, it's worth every penny. I just made a video the other day about it, and how worth it is to me to have it, because obviously these snow piles are huge, and I was able to take even this snow pile here and get it pushed back enough so that we could drop it over the hill. And it gives me some room. I mean, that's a lot of snow I pushed down there. It gives us a lot of room to be able to just put more snow, because they're talking about more snow this weekend. If it happens, it happens, and I'll have to push it into. But being that it's a 37-year-old tractor, a couple things have broken on it, but I've repaired them, with my mechanical ability. Not necessarily buying the right parts to put it together, but the one thing that broke was the lift itself, and I put a chain in place of the metal rod that was there, and that's working out really good. I can't bring myself to buy a piece of steel. It just wouldn't take a weld at all. And the other thing that broke was on the other side, this tie rod end here just popped right out, and it's just not it's not holding. It holds, it'll turn and everything, but it wants to pop off. So I just wrapped it with some wire just to hold it tight. And really, aside from keeping the chains on and the weights on, this thing's perfect. And like I said in the other video, over here I've got the snow blower, and I don't know if I'm going to get under this tarp, but I got the snow blower and the rototiller for it. And the snow blower's all frozen up, so I didn't get to working on it because I wanted to use the it's under that yellow tarp, you have to believe me, and the rototiller's in the back. But I got the plow going because that's what I wanted to use for pushing around dirt, and I said, well, it's going to plow snow just as fine. So I never really worked on the snow blower, but I kind of wish I did with, 14 inches of snow on the ground. But here's a quick view off our backyard. There's the power lines that run down, but we got 70 acres this way and state-owned 700 acres that way. A lot of hiking trails and stuff, so we like it here.